Imagine a small group of colonies with poorly trained soldiers daring to challenge the most powerful empire in the world, Great Britain. From that courage, a new nation was born, the United States of America, a country that would one day become a global superpower. In the 1700s, Britain raised heavy taxes on its American colonies. People shouted, "No taxation without representation." In 1773, the Boston Tea Party became a symbol of resistance. Soon, war broke out. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. George Washington, leading an army that was hungry and freezing at Valley Forge, nearly gave up. But through smart strategy and French support, the Americans won at Yorktown. By 1783, the impossible had happened. A new nation had been born. Victory was only the beginning. The 13 colonies were very different from each other and needed unity. In 1787, the U.S. Constitution was written, creating a system of democracy with checks and balances. George Washington became the first president. He refused to be a king, setting the tone for leadership by example. America started to grow, pushing westward with the idea of manifest destiny. This expansion brought opportunity, but also tragic conflict with Native Americans. Then came a bigger problem: slavery. The North wanted it abolished, the South depended on it. Tensions exploded into the Civil War in 1861. Abraham Lincoln led the nation through this storm. After 4 brutal years and hundreds of thousands of deaths, the Union was saved and slavery was ended. Lincoln was assassinated, but his words about government, of the people, by the people, for the people, would live on. After the war, America entered a difficult period of Reconstruction. Racial conflict and political struggles tested the nation. Yet the Industrial Revolution transformed the country. Factories, steel, electricity, and railroads built modern America. Business giants like Rockefeller, Carnegie, and Edison rose, and the U.S. became an economic powerhouse. In the early 20th century, America joined World War I. At first, the U.S. stayed out, but German attacks forced it into the war. American soldiers helped secure victory. The world now saw America as a global power. But in 1929, the Great Depression struck. Millions lost jobs. President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal brought recovery through massive public projects, pulling the country back from the edge. Then came World War II. In 1941, Pearl Harbor was attacked by Japan. America responded with full force, fighting across Europe and the Pacific. In 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, ending the war. The United States emerged as both a victor and the new leader of the world. But a new rivalry began: the Cold War with the Soviet Union. It was a battle of weapons, spies, and space exploration. In 1969, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon, showing America's strength in science and technology. At home, the civil rights movement led by Martin Luther King Jr. brought huge social change, ending legal segregation and moving closer to equality. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, America stood as the world's only superpower. From a small group of poor, divided colonies to the most powerful nation on Earth, America's journey was shaped by sacrifice, dreams, and courage. This history is not only America's story. It's proof that even the smallest nations can change the world if they dare to fight, stay united, and believe in their vision.